What's up, guys? Rocks Taku at it again today. Now, today I was actually gonna do the time I was in Tokyo Revengers, and you're probably confused by that. I'll get to that one day. I'm really excited to tell that one, but today is the day I'm gonna tell you the time I kind of like went Karate Kid on AJ. And if you don't know AJ, you can look at my video called AJ the Kid. I'll probably edit it and put part one, or this will probably just be part two. If you do not know, this is the tough part. AJ was autistic. All right. Now, as a kid, I did not know what autistic meant. We just thought AJ was weird. I'm sorry. Did we beat up AJ? Yes. But AJ was a little asshole, and I kind of don't regret a damn thing. I'm going to be honest. AJ would always talk about you. He would always try and be like the smart guy. He never cursed, all right? And AJ always had this tendency to want to open or play whatever I had. And sometimes I wouldn't even open the gift. Like if I'm opening my presents, AJ would be like, "Can I play?" And I'm like, "AJ, I haven't opened it yet. Can I play?" "AJ, for the love of God, can I play?" And I would just like I would like throw something at AJ's fucking head. All right, he was really annoying. So we're at my house. It's just a random weekend, not my birthday. And AJ is asking, can he go upstairs and play my PlayStation while we're all playing the Wii? And I was like, no, AJ, you know the rules. Now, if you weren't one of my childhood friends, you don't know about the rules. Now, as a child, I was a greedy ass kid. All right, you couldn't touch any of my games. All right, step one, rule number one: you cannot play any of my games without me being present, because I don't know if you're gonna beat a boss, and I want to see what you did. All right, because I didn't have a memory card. Second of all, I don't know what you're gonna do in my room alone. All right, you might find the one hidden porno that I had. Yes, I was 8 years old and I had a hidden porno. All right, my stepdad, he had Playboy and this one porno, and it was hot. Now that I'm remembering it. Anyway, step two. I keep saying step. Rule two. All right, you cannot play. You cannot play the game. All right, if I'm not playing it. You know what I mean? So like if it's a two-player game, I better be playing with you. All right, it's just the rule. All right, unless you're cool. And AJ, I can tell you this, he was not cool. My mom would always bring AJ. The one time I didn't even want AJ to come. This is the time I didn't want AJ to come, and she brought him, and I thought it was just a school thing. And my mom was like, "Oh, well, you let Brandon come over, and Brandon doesn't go to your school, so I thought AJ could come." I'm like, God, fucking damn it, AJ. So yeah, that's rule two. You can't play without me being there. All right, because I want to play my game. All right, I want to have the fun that you all are having, and that's mainly because my friends they played this game called Destroy All Humans. My stepdad got it for me. I wasn't into it, but my friends were into it. It was like Alien GTA. They were obsessed with that game, and I couldn't play because it's single player, and I got mad. So I was like, hell no, we only play co-op games in this house. All right, so yeah, that was the thing. You know, you only played co-op games in this house. Only Mario and Sonic Mania, even though Sonic Mania was not a thing yet. So me and my friends just start playing. Oh wait, there's rule three. Yeah, we'll get to them as we go. All right. Me and my friends start playing Mario Kart. Not Mario. Yeah, it was Mario Kart and Super Mario Bros. Wii. And my friends are over here talking mad garbage. And now we're into rule three. Don't talk trash while we're playing the game. Now, I've mentioned this rule before. One time, my friend was talking a lot of trash, and I kind of threw a blunt Wii remote at him, and he dodged it, and it hit my friend Brandon, and he was knocked out for like 2 hours. So, yeah, rule three: don't talk any trash while we're playing the game. So AJ gets the best idea ever to run upstairs while we're playing, and he starts playing my PlayStation. I didn't hear it. It's none of that. We're just playing. We finish, and I just look around. I'm like, something's not right. You guys smell that? It's a missing person. And I'm like, where's AJ? And everyone's looking there like, oh, I haven't seen him. I go upstairs, and I'm like, AJ, what are you doing? You're breaking rule number one. Get off my game. And AJ looks at me with a straight face. He said, make me. And everyone's looking at me. I'm like, AJ, I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to kill you, AJ. Release your nasty hands off of my game. That's not what I said, but I was like literally I was getting loud. I'm like, AJ, get the fuck off my game, AJ. It's about to get real. And he was like, what are you gonna do? Now, God bless the Karate Kid, not Jaden Smith Karate Kid, Daniel LaRusso and Mr. Miyagi Karate Kid. Back when my man's Daniel LaRusso was getting his ass whooped and Mr. Miyagi was beating up teenagers and getting class 3 felonies. Alright, because that man was definitely going to jail for a bit. Now, I walk up to AJ. Now, at the time, I did take Taekwondo. I walk up to AJ. I look at him. And I was like, "You serious? You're not getting off?" And he said, "No." And I said, "Okay." I walked away. I walked away. And I came running back full speed. And I just like Kamen Rider kicked AJ into the fucking on into the ground, yo. And my friends are just like, "Holy shit!" And then AJ gets up. He's like gasping for air. Cause I just like clean kicked him in his fucking jaw. And AJ is like struggling to breathe. I feel bad about this now, but at the time, I just had rage in my eyes. And AJ like gets up, and I like do the perfect roundhouse kick in AJ's fucking face. Thank you, Chuck Norris. And the beatdown just continues. I am beating this dude. I'm punching him, and I throw him down the stairs, and he's like he can't even speak or cry because I won't let him. He gets up. I run down the stairs. I don't know where he was running, for the front door to my dog. He grabs the door handle trying to open it, and I release another kick into his fucking back, and he just like slams against the door. I grab him and I launch him to the floor. And I'm like, "Get up, get the fuck up." And AJ, I feel so bad. AJ is like he didn't have asthma. I genuinely knocked the wind out of AJ. I genuinely knocked the wind out of AJ. I'm like, "You off that game now, aren't you?" Everybody's like, "Holy shit, Rockman is mad." And I push him. AJ's like trying to catch his breath. He can't catch his breath. He is immobilized. I like to thank the God, Randy Orton himself. I ran to AJ. It felt like it was in slow motion. Ran to AJ. Jump up. Randy Orton, Rockman Williams slithering in with the RKO. I grab AJ's neck and I just RKO him right into my goddamn kitchen floor. No carpet, all marble. He felt that hit the floor. He was done. AJ was on the ground. His face was bleeding. And I was like, "Now I'm done. Now I'm done." And I just walked upstairs. My friends were like, "Holy shit." AJ was just on the ground. He couldn't cry. He couldn't do nothing. Because I guess he was afraid that I would come back. And I probably would have. I sit down and I start playing the game where AJ was at. And AJ was just quiet. He stayed down there. AJ was light skinned, all right. So I'm gonna be honest. His bruises showed easily on him. My mom came back from the store. She's like, "What in the fuck happened to you?" Bro, AJ had bruises all over from the stairs. She takes his shirt off. He is bruised from when I kicked him in the back. I think he had a black eye. He definitely had a bloody nose. I remember that one. That roundhouse kick, that started, when I saw that blood, something in me said, "Keep going." And then she said, "AJ, who did this to you?" He was like afraid to say. And she pulled all this down there. She was like, "Which one of you did this to AJ?" I was like, "I did it." All my friends were like, "Rock, what the I'm like, "Yeah, I did it." AJ was being a fucking asshole. And my friends were like, my mom was like, "Oh, y'all go upstairs to Rockman room." They go upstairs. She's like, "I'm gonna whoop your ass." And I was like, "Ma, AJ did this." And she just like whooped my ass. She whooped my ass. And she's like, "You beat the hell out your friends. What's wrong with you, nigga?" And I come back to the room, and AJ's still not playing the game. He's on the bed looking at me. And I ain't gonna lie, I had tears in my eyes. When my mom whooped my ass got whooped. All right, that shit hurt. So I looked at AJ. He looks at me. I'm like, "Nigga, I'll still whoop your ass. I don't care if my mom just whooped me. What are you looking at?" He looked back down. That was not AJ's weekend, yo. I demolished AJ. That dude did not know it hit him. His mom picked him up, and she was like, "Oh my God, AJ, what happened?" And my mom can't say, "Oh yeah, Rockman and AJ got in a little fight." She probably told her later, but at the moment she was like, "Ha ha ha, yeah, Rockman and AJ, they like to wrestle." And she was like, "Rockman, who's that wrestler?" I'm like, "You like?" And I was like, "John Cena." She's like, "Yeah, John Cena." AJ, he never told his mom. And my mom probably told his mom later, but AJ never told his mom because every time he came over, my friend was like, "Hey AJ, you tell your mom about that ass whooping you got?" And AJ was like, no, why would I tell her that? And my friend's like, yeah, you're goddamn right you won't. He was still an asshole after that, all right? But that was definitely the time I got my full on revenge on AJ, all right? Moral of the story is don't talk bad to someone and don't talk bad to someone and you're in their house, all right? And don't expect to get away either. Don't expect to run out the front door. Nigga, you're in my house. We are going to throw down. But all right, guys, that's enough for me. Uh, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one. I'm out.